If you're not listening to the Smoke World podcast, you're wasting your time, you mortal.
What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone. So go grab that stick and a glass or whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have that conversation. Now, folks, hey, yeah, that's me. Listen, today's episode, I just want to get into your head to think about what the cigar family really means to you. No, again, there is no guest. Sorry. So you want to turn it off? You can turn it off now. But I would encourage you to keep listening because I discuss a personal matter. Kidney stones. These they busting my ass up. Damn. But nonetheless, sit back, chill, listen. I appreciate you. I do. Thank you for bearing with me through my time of need. But put your headphones on tight. Turn the radios up loud. It's Smoke World time, people. My family, what is good? What is bad? You know, I've been thinking that may be dangerous, but we do take a lot of things, folks, for granted. Stone, what do you mean? Think about that. We take life for granted, take our loved ones for granted, our friends. So this was on my heart, folks. And you may have noticed, you've been listening to the podcast lately, that haven't been chasing down a lot of guests. Let me share the reason why. This is the third year of Smoke World. That's right, 3 years. Damn, time has went by. So chasing guests. Keyword, chasing. I'm tired, folks. I'm tired of having to chase a guest. If you want to be a guest, I contact you. We communicate. We go back and forth and we set up a date. But that's the normal way. But a lot of times, and you know, folks, if you have a podcast or any type of show where you have to bring an outside party in, scheduling conflicts happen. And I understand that, but I'm not chasing you. I'm not. I'm just tired of, hey, call me next week. Call me next week. Oh, I'll be out of town until such and such of the month, next month, 2 months. Yeah, whatever. Do your thing. Do your thing. That's not to say, folks, that we will not have guests. Obviously, we will, but I'm just letting you know. The last few episodes, guess what? It's just me. Just me. Raw conversation. Now, let's go back to what I was saying as far as taking things for granted. You know, this is what I love about the cigar. The people you meet. The conversations that you are engaged in the moment of time. I can say personally, I can say that right now, a good 30 to 40% of the people that's in my circle is via cigars. Let me say that again. 30 to 40% of my circle that I engage in communications on a regular, if not on a daily basis, has been filtered through the cigar. So I felt it important to share that how we take things for granted. And you may know, and some of you may have not thought about it. Again, this is what we do, not who we are. Cigars, family, and friends. family. Now, I guess it's defined as some DNA structural relationship. Again, that's just me spitting something off the top of my head, and that's worth 20 cents. And that's in euros or pesos. So, but the reality for me, now I don't know about what you got going on in your neighborhood, in your lounge, in your community, but for me, the cigar is a powerful, powerful tool that we take for granted. That little leaf that's been rolled up into a cigar has built and filtered a lot of relationships. I want you to think about that for a second. I feel like I'm in church right now. How the pastor say, I want you to think about something. Anyway, mind your business. So, you have a cigar. Think about the people that you communicate with right now. And maybe you're not a cigar smoker, so just stand by, relax, and you may learn something. But if you are a cigar smoker, think about the folks that are in your circle. How did you meet those people? Some maybe childhood friends, co-workers, people from church, community. But how many of those folks that you know right now is based on a relationship because you do what? You smoke cigars. I'll wait. That's powerful. And we take for granted a lot of times because, again, life is busy and life is short. But a lot of times, we're moving and grooving, doing things, and life brings this our direction, bring that our direction. But at the end of the day, when you get that opportunity to think about who is in your circle via the cigar, I'm pretty sure you'll look around and say, damn, you know what? Stone, you have a point. There are some folks who become family. Okay? Not in the sense of the DNA structure of family, but hey, this bond may be even deeper than that DNA structure they call family, because some of these individuals you ride and die with. This is what is taken for granted, folks. So if you don't smoke, I'm going to tell you this, and that's respectful. Everything is not for everybody. And we understand that. I respect that. But if you ever notice with the cigar smokers, we like to laugh. We bust on each other. You know what busting means? We make fun. We make jokes about each other. It's always somebody in the group that's a little different. We'll say it like that. But we love them just the same, or her. And every lounge you go to has that individual who is really special. But we tolerate their behavior. We have to regulate them every now and then. Don't get it wrong. We have to regulate these individuals. Every now and then we got to smack them. Yo, calm your ass down. Sit your ass down, man. Or her. I ain't seen a lot of hers. I'm going to be real. Let me just keep it real. Let me rewind. I ain't seen a lot of hers acting stupid in the lounge. A lot of him right there, absolutely. I haven't. That's just me. And I've been to a few lounges, but I have never heard or seen where there was females that were out of order. It's mostly you men, for whatever reason. I'm just saying. I digress. But at any rate, folks, just keep that in mind, that smoking cigars goes a little deeper than talking shit, which is nothing wrong with that, having a good drink and a great conversation. Because at the end of the day, you can probably run into a situation where you need some help one way or the other, and one of your cigar buddies is that phone call that you're going to make. And speaking of phone calls, okay, this is Smoke World Podcast. I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to take 10 seconds to think about the question I will ask. Smoke World Podcast. What do I discuss? What do we like to discuss? Is it strictly cigars? Let's think about it, folks. When we are at the lounge, car, park, wherever we may be doing what we enjoy doing, guess what we're not really talking about, people? I'll wait. You know what I'm about to say. Cigars. That is not the bulk of conversation when it comes to cigar smokers. And I may be wrong. Maybe my circle just may be a little different than yours. But for the most part, we're having conversation that ain't got nothing to do with cigars. It may be a quick 5-minute. Yo, what you smoking? What's that? Oh, nah, I'm not familiar with that. Oh, okay. Or, oh, yeah, that's a pretty good cigar. Boom, boom, boom. And now we move on to conversation. So, Smoke World is about conversation. Not strictly cigars. That's what we do again, but not who we are. And speaking of conversation, there has been some interesting conversations at the lounge. And this may be one of those topics that you hear that, hey, we don't discuss these certain topics in the lounge. Bullshit. Yo, current events, current news, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is all open in my lounge, your lounge. I guarantee you. Now, everything is not for everybody. What do I mean? If you're in your circle, you can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Now, if you don't know these cats, maybe that's not a good idea to engage in a conversation that can be kind of touchy or sensitive, like politics. But I must say, with all that's going on right now, with the political world, you can't tell me we're not discussing politics. You can't tell me that. It's too much. It's funny. This shit is funny. Come on. Funny, but scary at the same time because it's like, are you serious? What is going on right now? What are y'all talking about? He did what? Who did when? Come on, man. Are you serious? So, some people rock with this. Some people rock with that. But in the lounge, in your circle, you're going to talk about what the fuck you want to talk about, period. Now, like I said, hey, if you don't know Bill, you don't know Dave and Rich, don't go over there starting talking no politics about certain people in the political atmosphere because now you know what can happen. You looking at me, I'm looking at you like, what the wrong with you? And he's looking at what the wrong with you? And before you know it, it's not a good look. And next thing you know, hey, yeah, they banned me from the cigar lounge. What? What happened, bro? No, you don't. Yeah, okay. So, again, all that taboo talk about you can't talk about this in the lounge is bullshit. Because at the end of the day, that's all we really talk about. Life. Hey, your wife, your husband, your kids, who voting for who, this cat tripping, she tripping, all the things that you claim that you can't discuss are the things that we really discuss. And cigars is 1% of that conversation. I can't recall any time off the top of my head where I sat in the cigar lounge and just totally talked about cigars. Never happened. Never happened. Never. Even if it was a cigar rep, brand owner, whomever, that last few minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah. What's up? Hey, man. Yeah, it's a good smoke. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, we done with that. Now we're talking about life. We're telling stories. He or she is telling stories. So, all I'm saying, folks, enjoy your cigar. So if you run into that individual who wants to discuss cigars and you're in the mood for that, that's great. But me personally, I'm really never in the mood just to have a conversation all day about cigars in the lounge. Hell no. I'm just keeping it real. Now, that's, you vice versa, that's great. God bless you. I'm not that person. Okay? So, what am I saying? I'm just talking off the top of my head because guess what, folks? I'm going to get real personal because I've been telling the story lately in the lounge because kidney stones. Yeah, if you ever had them, you know they're not your friend. They're fucked up tenants who live in the landlord's body. And as we speak and I speak, these mofos are still living rent-free in the crib. Okay? So, I've been discussing kidney stones. Yeah, like somebody really wants to hear about kidney stones at the lounge. Oh, you'd be surprised. You'll be surprised. But nonetheless, I'm dealing with these bastards right now. Okay? It's time for them to go. They ain't paying no rent. They kicking drywall, getting high, tearing me the hell up. It's time for them to go. And go to the docs. The doc tells me, hey, listen, they're smaller stones, so you can pass them. We don't need to intervene. No ultrasound, no laser is needed. Just drink plenty of fluids, and your body will naturally flush them out. Get the fuck out of here. They still in there. Somebody needs to go and forcefully get these bastards out of me. The eviction sign's been up for a while. They're not leaving on their own. I need somebody to help me remove these kidney stones. Okay? Because these bastards, when they get home from whatever they do, they come in the crib, start smoking, acting a fool. Oh, my day is shot. I'm done. Got to pop a couple pills. If you had them kidney stones, you get the kidney stone dance. And for those who have never experienced the kidney stone dance, I hope you don't. But let me give you a quick synopsis of the kidney stone dance. You stand up, you sit down, you lay across the bed, you stand up again, you walk around about 500 paces, and then you sit down, you lay across the bed, and all this happens within 30 to 40 seconds of each other. So you do about maybe 7,500 steps within a few minutes because you are in some pain. These bastards got to go. They got to go. And all this, you're going to pass them on your own. They're not leaving. Like I said, they need to be forcefully evicted from my body. We can't let these jokers just do what they want to do. They're not listening. Okay? Drinking the water. I'm drinking this. I'm pissing every 5 minutes. Guess what? They're not coming out. And I don't know if I want them to come out like that. I heard that it's very painful to piss one of these little bastards out of your body. So you probably say, Stone, well, what you going to do? You want it out? Yeah, I do. Break it up with the ultrasound. Boom, 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 boom. Do something along those lines. Laser, something. Got too much technology to be having folks pissing stones out of their, Maybe the ladies is a little different. The guys, the hole's not made for that kind of stuff. It's not. Stones coming out of that hole? I'm a stone, but not that kind of stone. Them little bastards got rough edges. Huh? Come on, folks. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm sharing too much, but we're family. I'm just letting you know what we're talking about and the lounge. And yes, I have shared this story many times because these bastards, these rat bastard wannabe tenants have had the eviction notice for some time, but they're not leaving on their own. Okay? These mofos got to go. And with that being the case, folks, I think I just woke those mother up. So it's time for me to do what? Go pop some pills and turn this mic off and let you know, hey, Smoke World is not dead. I will have your guess. But guess what? I'm not chasing these people, man. I'm sorry. I'm not. Don't hate me for it. But there you have it, folks. Another ranting and raving and raging conversation with himself, Smoke World. Listen, folks, don't forget. IG, Smoke World Podcast. Email, stone@smokeworldpodcast.com. Website, smokeworldpodcast.com. Share, like, tell a friend, or don't tell nobody. It's up to you. I don't really give a flying. Oh, calm down, Stone. Kidney Stones is talking to you. Be nice to the audience. Peace out, people.